Hey everyone, Jesse here, back with another Star Wars Destiny video. And in this matchup, I'm getting ready to play a Pomaz deck from Sororis, I believe. Anyways, Pomaz will be a tough matchup for us, no doubt about it. We're going to get rid of the backup muscle, the extra holdout blaster, keep the fast hands, and also get rid of the IQA, just to try to get some removal because Pomaz is going to be kind of tough on us like that. Imperial Inspections is good. We can definitely stop the ammo belt shenanigans, which is good. But we will not be able to stop the second chance. I've played through this a number of times on different builds other than the Jabba Phasma Fat Bucket list. And what I typically find is I got 6 here. We rolled out, and he's got 3, 4, 5, 6 himself. So looks like we're re-rolling. And I pick up 4. And it looks like he's going to have his choice of battlefield. That's going to make things a little tougher on us. We don't have much to use the War Room special, so we can pretty much expect consistent Poe stuff. So the best we can hope to do is kind of keep him off resources as best as possible. So I think I want to do shields on Jabba. And then I think I want to go ahead and just spend the 2 right out of the gate. Get the holdout blaster. And then get the Imperial Inspection going. And we'll let him take a turn. So, I mean, we just know that this is going to deal a lot of damage. It's going to resolve fast. Probably never going to get the battlefield specifically. So he's going to go for Phasma, which is fine. We will put fast hands on Jabba. And we will see what we can do here. So here comes Final Resolution. You can expect Maz to rotate into, with the focus sides, go into the special. Yep, and here comes a thermal or a U-wing, something fairly substantial. Okay, a bowcaster for 4. Okay, and that's just 6 damage out of the gate. We haven't even rolled in yet, but we're going to now. And getting a little bit of lag here. So we'll see what comes up. We did get the discard. So with the inspection, and then I'll resolve to take the last resource. Seems pretty good here. You can play the fast hands back out again, but yeah, just is what it is. We keep him off resources. He may not be able to set up the way he wants. 0 removal or 0 resources means he can't remove, so I can deal 5 here, which is what we're going to do. We're just going to go for Poe. Okay. Deal 5. Get 2 resources. So the Pomaz deck never wants to really just like push out resources right out of the gate. So that does help a little bit because we can. Yeah, he's going to Planetary Uprising. Makes sense. It just means if Poe rolls at this point, I think we just see what we can do here. So I'm going to take both the resources, put a holdout blaster on Phasma. With the ambush, roll Jabba. Think we want the resource here, so we can tactical mastery, or we can resolve that. I'm gonna take the resource here. Yep. This seems smart. Doesn't have the resource, so he can fast hands the resource. But he obviously doesn't want to do that. Makes sense. So let's take a look at what he's going to throw at us here. I can discard an event that costs, so we'll get rid of the unpredictable. So U-Wing, thermal detonator, so we're definitely going to look at a detonator here. Unless I just take the battlefield early. But he's going to want to roll, and he's going to probably detonator. So he's going to probably go double special. Yeah. Pretty much have the ideal opening hand. Combine that with just solid upgrades to draw, detonator, U-Wing. All of that seems pretty good. So we're gonna have to discard a card here and try to hit something like I want ultimately. Discard and see if we get that U-Wing out of his hand or the launch bay. Got the U-Wing, that makes me happy. And that takes the holdout blaster over, which was a blank. So kills Phasma. Jabba is fairly decently set up. It's not great. Just really just kind of a tough open. And he'll claim here. Yep. That's fine. Probably not going to win this game. I mean, I just don't see. I mean, we got Poe to 7. I don't have the damage output on the board. I got to replace the fast hands with the DH-17 just to get more damage on the board. So we're going to do that first here. Remove fast hands. Put out a DH-17. And now he's going to roll Maz. If he keeps rolling double focuses, I'm pretty much just stuck because I can't get the hand discarded at this point. And he got 1 at least, so he's going to special into something. Probably a launch bay for 4. Yep. Okay, we'll roll out Jabba. And let's fast. Oh, I can't fast hands now. Let's re-roll this time. Probably gonna just discard fast hands to re-roll here. What's he got? Lucky draws. That's GG. So just like that, I mean, Poe Maz is no joke. If they get the right hand, the ceiling is incredibly high. He threw at me a detonator, bowcaster, falcon, etc. So you know, it's not a fair statement there because I don't think Poe Maz is really going to push like that every game. There are just games that's going to happen, and really can't do much about those kinds of scenarios. But you know, all in all, I don't. That's actually, unfortunately, this is the first game I'm going to show you, but this is the first loss in 3 games. I had recording problems on 2 others. I think we're going to go at it for another game here, which is sweet. I don't have a problem with that. Again, I just, you know, he rolled really well with Maz every game there. and I mean, he was getting the double focus every time, which is Maz can really dish out some pain that way because she just keeps putting Poe to good stuff. So I mean, all in all, it's well played by him. I'm not sure I totally think it's a good thing that Maz exists the way she does and the action cheating that exists in the game is the way it is, but you know, I guess we'll see how it continues to play. Alright, so we're going to go up against a mill deck, Outer Rim Smuggler. So this will be ammo belts and second chances with resources, ascension guns, maybe more vehicles, just trying to get resources. So my opinion on this is that Padme's got to go down, probably. He'll know that too. So we'll see how this particular game goes. This will be a little more long and drawn out game. Don't want the IQA. The Imperial Discipline's good. The Imperial Discipline's good. I don't think, well, we'll hold on to the dug in. Boy, I'm going to get rid of the Tactical Mastery for right now. I like Tactical Mastery a lot. However, I think I just need an upgrade here, and that's what we got. So I need to get a hold of the battlefield. I got dug in, and we have them now, which is a new Spirit of Rebellion card. I'm testing this card in this deck. I think it might be replaced back to go with All In or potentially Flank again. In theory, I should outroll him. I got 2, 4, 5, 6. He rolled 6 as well, so we're back at it again for a second reroll. And I get 4. And he's got 2. Okay, so we're definitely going to play my battlefield. This is going to give me the opportunity to, well, first I want to play Dug In on Jabba. So we're going to tank Jabba up here a little bit. We'll discipline Phasma if we can. I mean, it's we'll see what rolls out here. Double special. I don't think it's going to matter because I just want to get fast on him. So we'll put out the discipline because discipline ensures better range options. Is he paying the resources? Just 1? All my removal. Okay, so that's going to make things a little tougher. More tough, I guess. We'll roll in Phasma here. He's going to have electroshocks in the deck. I'm not sure what else he might be using for mitigation, but we'll see what he says. Okay, he's going to Guardian the Trooper for 2. Okay. Okay, so we'll roll in Jabba now. And we will re-roll this die. Alright, double focus means we can go to 3 damage here. I'm going to flank away that die. Makes sense. So I think I focus to a resource. No, I'll just focus to the discard too. Let's take a couple of cards here. Since he was so eloquently flanking away stuff here, I'll just take 2 cards from his hand. I don't think he probably wants 2 cards removed from his hand, but that's just the way Jabba's going to play with him here. Not sure. I think it's his action. Well, we'll discard 2. Ammo belt and a rebel, both good to get rid of. He's trying to set that combo up. Fortunately, I have Imperial Inspections. He's going to claim the battlefield here. I will get a shield on Phasma. Probably not going to do much damage, but you never know. Okay, so we'll draw 2 cards up. Probably should have gotten rid of the we have them now, but all in all, that's okay. Definitely going to play Imperial Inspection here. Okay. Phasma roll, or Padme rolls a discard and a blank. We'll go Imperial Inspection. Now he has to respect that, because if he starts playing 2 cost upgrades at all, I can just keep returning them to the hand. Which means his ammo belts can't continue to over and over and over again. You know, I can eliminate a second chance. I got rid of 1 rebel. So with the 2 disrupt showing, we'll spend our 2 to put an F11D on Phasma. That makes the smuggler die not so great. I'm actually shocked he discarded the dug in. Could have spent that and you know, really done something there, but I guess he's just going straight for the mill strategy. So let's put a little pressure on it, because he's got to spend resources on dice removal. Then he doesn't mill as much, and that's pretty good pressure. That's 4 damage showing plus, yep, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna roll in Jabba. Probably gonna try to re-roll the Padme special off to prevent the mill. Just depends on what he rolls here, but and that's what I'm gonna do. Re-roll Padme's die with Jabba. And she comes back to it anyways. Well, let's discard 2. We gotta try to keep the vehicles off the board. Okay. Probably not gonna keep the vehicle off the board now, but if it's a Falcon, at least Jabba can play with the Falcon. Okay. Lost a tactical mastery and lost a holdout blaster. The holdout blaster hurts. So we'll go like this, and we'll change that to the 2 side. And I think we'll go ahead and do, might as well kill the trooper and stop the Guardian. So now we'll discard this, because we're not going to get the battlefield. See if I can pick up a resource for that backup muscle. But we'll just take the last 2 cards. So that works out. We got rid of the second chance, got rid of a cheat. Slowly but systematically eliminating all the components of the looping of health. And we're minimizing our plays from our hand in such a way that I feel pretty good about the setup. In terms of going long game and burning characters down. Long con is a thing. I mean, but Phasma, I'm going to try to push down Padme next. It's going to be tough, but with Holdout Blaster, Imperial Discipline, I mean, Phasma's just getting kind of beefy and strong and consistent, which she does best. And, you know, my opponent may not be able to stay up to speed with her. So there's quite a bit of damage available here. Cunning's nice, but if I mean, like, I think he thinks he's going to get the long con cunning off, but I'm just going to bounce, or the long con con artist off. But if Jabba rolls disrupt, those are just going back to his hand. So he's got to double pay for him. So I'm going to re-roll. Actually, this one. Sorry. Nope, got the same result. What's the friends in low places? So the only he's gonna get my electroshock. I'm actually okay with that. Let's resolve focuses. Actually, let's discard 2 before anything else. Let's get rid of that hand. So got rid of a scout, got rid of a negotiate. I'm down to 15. He's at 17. But if the long con gets 2 on it, I'll just bounce it to reset the damage on it. So and there's 2 disrupt on that, but nothing there that I'm that worried about. So we'll go to focus 2. So we'll take this to the 2 side and then pass. So Smuggler's got 7, so I can do 2, 4, 6, 7. I can just kill the Smuggler this turn. I think I'm going to do that because the Cunning's no joke. Okay, so let's go 2, 4, 5. And then Phasma will turn into 2 from the Imperial Discipline and just kill the Smuggler. So he's probably going to resolve the Smuggler here, would be my guess, but maybe not. I don't know exactly what he's thinking. Okay. Gonna spend the resource, mill 2. Lose the fast hands. That's kind of stinky, but and the salvage stand, which would help, but not too concerned. He doesn't claim here. I claim to kill the smuggler, get the battlefield back. So he gets 1. I will kill the smuggler. So that really puts him in a bind because the con artist will not fire as long as Jabba rolls disrupts. I don't even think I rolled Jabba in that. Maybe I did. I don't even know. Okay, so we're going to set up an IQA for a future turn here. Jabba's going to get a DH-17 Baby Blaster. I mean, the damage output's going to start getting up there to a point where, you know, he's got to be pretty concerned about that. And I mean, again, you know, these things are a thing, but you know, I only got to do 12 damage. Part of the key to the fat bucket is the upgrades and getting them out on things. You know, if I don't play my whole hand out every turn, he's not really hitting me that hard. So let's see if I can bounce the con artist back with a disrupt here. That would be pretty awesome. I'll re-roll this one. Is on the disrupt, so that's the 3rd side. So again, this is the power that Jabba can have. It didn't even happen on the first roll, but now he can't roll the con artist in this turn, so he can try to get the cunning, and he's probably going to. He's got no resources left, so I'm gonna roll Phasma out. Doesn't seem necessary to play the salvage stand here. Just get damage out on the battlefield. And let's see what we can do. That's a lot of damage. Like, that is just a metric ton of damage. Yep, okay. So, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's just 7 damage. So let's just resolve 7 damage. So she's at half health. We're going to do another 2. We can do another 3 to take her to 8. That's fine. He's going to get 1 dice off the top. So he's really trying to get to the 3 for the second chance. So under no circumstance will I resolve that 2 disrupt until he's gotten his resource. I'll take the resource now. Okay. Okay. We're going to just do 1 final damage point here because he's not dealing any damage. Okay. So Phasma has knocked her down to 8. I can't play anything else. Oops, sorry, I meant to put that out. And then we'll get 2 resources and draw 2 cards. All right, bait and switch here is just going to be money. So he's going to discard the cunning, spend 1 to second chancer. That's fine. I knew that was coming. I think he's probably got an ammo belt left. I'm just going to bounce back. Well, I'm going to tactical mastery to start. Roll Java. And then I will probably do this die. I'm not really trying to discard his hand anymore. I'm trying to get that disrupt side to roll. It doesn't roll, but I do get the salvage stand. Oops. And Java was on 5. So again, just keeping him off money enough to take this game long. So I'm going to trigger the second chance here by doing this, going to the 2 for pay, trigger second chance before Phasma rolls in. I have a very high likelihood that I can deal 5 damage this turn. So we'll do this. That will trigger second chance, taking her back to 5. Okay. You got Java showing a resource that's helpful for a Phasma roll, something that needs resource resolution. So he's going to get 1 card off the top. I'll roll in Phasma. If I roll a single resource here and some range that's not paid for, it's probably just GG. That seems pretty good. Because I can just go 2, 3, 4, and go to 5. So we take this and go to the 2 side. 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So unless he can take 2 dice, I think that's GG. So outside of Pomaz just kind of wrecking me, this game went much more in my favor. Yeah, I call it Fat Bucket. So it's gonna be something where, again, if they're not pressuring down your characters, the damage output that this deck starts doing is pretty incredible. You too, bud. So that's it for this particular video. I've got Fat Bucket 2 games in. I'm gonna try to get one more game in since I kind of got wrecked by the Pomaz. I didn't really give you a chance to see how the deck plays. I think Pomaz is beatable with this deck, but you have to really have the perfect open, and we definitely didn't in that game. So my name is Unnerved. This is Unnerved Gaming. Unnerved Gaming. Wow. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments about both of these games, please don't hesitate to give me a quick comment on the YouTube channel. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to stay notified of all of my video uploads, don't forget to hit the little bell button, and we'll see you soon with another video.